Yo, thanks for logging in. It's Mr. Show. No long talking. It's the Short Men edition. The Short Kings, we still rule. All Short Kings, stay locked in. All the tall brothers, understand the plight. Mr. Show, Short Kings, let's go.
Prefer my men a bit taller than me.
So I'm assuming the guy's shorter than me, so I send him a message saying, what, do you fit into my pocket or something?
If you're short, at least have shoes that make you look a little bit taller than what you are.
Well, I think short guys make better lovers.
The fact that I am very attracted to shorter men.
When the last time you seen a tall man with a tall ass woman?
But then when you meet like a tall guy that's actually cute, which is rare.
She refuses to date a short man.
The psychiatric tools that we have to treat Napoleonic complexes have come a really long way.
We cannot date short kings because
you're just a little too short. Like,
your restoration is accelerating.
Meaning what?
You're aroused.
I date younger men for sex. I want lots of stamina and very short recovery periods.
Your height affects your relationship with women, your success with women.
Cat Williams, right? One of the more famous shot men, if you want to call it like that. Cat Williams going to speak about height and does it affect his personal life as much as people might think. Let's go. No more long talking. Run it.
It made me try really hard because women want tall, dark, and handsome, and I wasn't able to fulfill any of those. So when I got a woman, I really tried hard. You know, I think short guys make better lovers just because once we get on, we don't want to get on.
It's me in the back with 3 things all short men should have. 1, shoes that make them look taller. If you're short, at least have shoes that make you look a little bit taller than what you are. At least have some shoes that if you're 5'3", it make you about 5'5" at least. And if you don't got that, I don't know how to help you. At least have something. Please, something. Cause don't be wearing flats and you're short. That's just you're short.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
2, good head. If you're short, at least have some good top or something that make them keep coming back. Y'all be short, can't give your head. Like what are you there for? At least be able to do a little 1-2 with your tongue, like. And 3, a good attitude.
Okay.
You can't be no short little mean ass gremlin. Fuck. Like hell, how you short and mean? I ain't make you that way.
I'm Shahira, I'm 35. I popped my balloon because I think you're just a little too short. Like, I don't mind. I haven't had that many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just gonna. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the blue and the butter combo. Navy, you know, you seem like you got style, so that
big up the shot, man.
That means a lot.
Appreciate you. God bless.
And now she's someone that's your type.
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard of like really long-lasting, beautiful relationships have been people like I wasn't attracted to them, I didn't like them, and next thing you know, something beautiful happened and came. So I've given up the type. I don't want everyone that looks like my exes anymore because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit. So,
yes,
but girl, you got to be.
Thank you.
Nikki, 33. So I'm not going to say what I didn't like about him. I think that I'm just a little bit too much woman for you.
Damn.
I'm just.
In what ways?
Size. Okay. I'm just.
My grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree, and
Yeah, boy.
so you know.
No, I love your confidence now.
Yeah. No, I appreciate your honesty.
I have this friend who she refuses to date a short man. Like she just cannot do it. I said to her, you know, God have a very, very, very good sense of humor, and I'm not surprised if the person you end up with is somebody who is, God forbid, I don't want that for her because she doesn't want that for herself. But I say, watch God.
Yep.
She wants that for her.
Think about dating short men. What y'all think about it? Now, I'm 5'8".
Shout out to all the short kings. You see, women who are overweight, they can control their weight. Women that wear too much makeup control the makeup. The short men cannot control their height.
180, 185 on some days, you know. I'm a big woman. Juicy woman, husky woman, if you will. And while I don't mind dating short men, I have always noticed they got to prove to me that, I don't know, they can control me in some way, or they bigger than me somehow, some way. Like I might not be as tall as you, Jess, but I'm bulky.
Your case is dismissed. About how we usually speak to a child who is shorter than us. We bend over. We're the one who is dominant. We're the one who is in control. I think it's primal that men are the protective ones, right? So because he's taller, there tends to be some amount of security. Because think about it, let's say somebody come to rob a couple, and the woman being the taller one, man being the shorter one. Yeah, go feel safe, go stand up and bend down back time.
Another experience I had, I remember I was dating this short king, a very cute fella. I mean, he was a dark-skinned dude. He had his stuff together. He ain't had no kids or nothing like that. Like he had his stuff together. So while we were getting down with the get down, he had balance on my back in a way that made me feel like a farm animal. Made me feel like a horse at the Kentucky Derby. Made me feel like I was the donkey going up the hill, and he was just sitting back and riding. And the weird thing was, he was pulling my.
I just saw a video of a girl saying, "I'm gonna need the short girls to start dating the short kings." I don't think so. I'm 5 foot, and the thing is about we cannot date short kings because our legacy, if we decide to have children, will be short. We need to offset the chemical reaction, and we need to date tall men.
I went on a date with a guy that I met through a dating app for black people. I don't know if that was relevant or whatever. And just right by the first message that he sent, I should have known that it was a red flag. Because how come he texts 5'11" down? Because that's my height. So I'm assuming the guy's shorter than me. So I sent him a message saying, "What, do you fit into my pocket or something?" And he's like, "Oh, let me go take you on a date." And I knew that I shouldn't. Something inside me said, "Do not entertain this person because it's not for you." Yeah. And we went on a date. So he was already there when I arrived. So he was already by his table. So I arrived, I'm like, okay. Yeah. Then he got up to say hello, and I was like, shit, he looks like my little brother. But my little brother is taller than me. Actually, my little brother is the same height. What? But he looks like a little bro. And I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna take this little kid with? Like, what am I taking this little kid? So we're having a brunch, we're drinking, eating, and we're drinking mimosa, whatever. So I'm like, the conversation is really good. I'm enjoying the conversation. So in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe I can take this little kid somewhere. Like, you know, we can hang around. He can be my little kid, fofo. But then he got up again, and I'm like, shit. Hello, hi. What am I getting myself into? Then he tries to kiss me, and I'm like, I'm seeing he's forcing his toes up and trying to kiss me, like, wow. And I'm looking at him down, like, what are you trying to go, little bro? And then he told me something like, yeah, you see, it's not that hard. We can actually make this work. I'm not that short. I'm like, listen, you're definitely trying to come up here. I can see your toes. Your toes are not acting right. They're not acting normal. How normal people just stand.
When the last time you seen a tall man with a tall ass woman? Tall men ain't even attracted to tall women. They like short women. So then they take all the short women, then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes done stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy. It's stupid.
For me. So I hear a lot of women say that they only want to date guys who are over 6'2", but I have an alternative. I date short men and I love it. So before you write them off, consider the following benefits.
This is the kind of help I need.
Yeah. In fact, if you go short enough, they'll actually be exactly where you're used to holding your iPhone. Number 2, you might be able to share clothes, which gives you a lot more leeway in deciding what they wear. Number 3, they're less whiny about legroom on long flights. Number 4, being short is actually good for the environment. There was a whole New York Times op-ed about this. Number 5, strangers in public may think your partner is proposing even when he's not. In my experience, this leads to a lot of free champagne. 6, tall guys are always talking down to me. I think it has something to do with their height. Number 7, it's good for rock climbing to have both partners be about the same height, which I know because I've dated a number of short men who have tried and failed to get me to go rock climbing. Number 8, the cereal is never on the highest shelf anyway. You don't put anything good on the highest shelf. Finally, the psychiatric tools that we have to treat Napoleonic complexes have come a really long way since, like, Napoleon.
Y'all ever peep the best looking guys are dead ass short? Like all the good looking, I'm talking about good looking, nice clear skin, probably got the locks, the braid down, clean cuts, dressed neat, like has a job intact, goes to the gym. They always are under 5'9". And I don't have nothing, I don't have nothing against my short kings. Like, I don't mind talking to somebody 5'9". I don't mind talking to somebody 5'8". 5'7" is where I draw the line, okay? But like 5'8", 5'9", I'm cool with. But every time it's a guy that's tall, like, there's always something wrong with them. Like, the guys that are short are so romantic. But then when you meet like a tall guy that's actually cute, which is rare, every time you meet a tall guy that's cute, there's always something wrong with them. And it's like, either they have like a squeaky voice, either it's small, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean, or they're smoked out, or they're just bums, no motion, nothing. Like, there's always something wrong with them. But the short kings, like, I guess because they short, they really be, you know, God knew what he was doing. God knew he couldn't make them tall and fine, so he had to make them short and fine. He had to give it to them. He had to give the short kings like the facial features, because the tall guys already had the height. And girls will literally talk to anything that's tall, which is crazy because some of these tall guys be looking like straight dirt bags. I'm talking about face mush up, like ugly, bro. And they will still talk to them because they tall. And the tall guys, they always go for like the short Spanish girls, and it never fails. They always go for the short Spanish girls, and then y'all wonder why y'all son is 5'7" and can't make the basketball team. But I digress. That's just my rant.
So one thing about me that people may be shocked by is that I'm a tall girly. I'm about 5'10", so I'm like a perfect height, I think. But the thing that they are always shocked by is the fact that I am very attracted to shorter men. And I'm talking about short men. I believe the shortest guy that I was ever, not with, but dated was about 5'6". And I don't know what it is. It might just be balance and like having someone who balances you. But I've always found short men very attractive. Now, this doesn't mean that I like every short man I see or have a fetish. It just so happens that I find a lot of short men attractive. I've met some of the kindest, most gentlemanly men who are short men. And I think the thing for short men to really work on is building your sense of self without any of these external factors that men and women are using. And those things are great filters for shallow ass, dumb ass people.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There you go.
And I am also trying to get to the whole
She's an
idea
ally?
of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with, initial attraction. When people say like, oh, I just threw out the window, I don't believe that, because you got to like what you see. I do think you're a great person, and I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that. But I just don't see us going long term.
I'm sorry.
Sophia, 36.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Yeah, just initial attraction. I prefer my men a bit taller than me, and I got some height on me, so. Yeah, but it's all love.
I date younger men for. I want lots of stamina and very short recovery periods. I don't get those with men my own age. Dating younger men was a complete and total accident. I used to run an advertising agency in New York, and we were asked to pitch for an online dating brand. I was single. I thought, okay, I have to do this for business reasons. Why not do it for real? I was, completely honest about everything, including my age. First of all, I got an avalanche of responses, which was very good for the ego. 75% of those responses were from younger men. So obviously a bunch of young guys out there going, whoopee! So I thought, gosh, hadn't thought about this, but hey, works for me.
And y'all want to come and eat at these people. Y'all nasty. I need to eat on the plastic plate now. That's a robot. Get me out of here. And y'all want to come and eat at these people.
Hello, John. I am touch activated, although I'm only synced to you. It's nice to meet you, John.
Amazing.
Feels like real skin, doesn't it? It's a bioengineered matrix of silicone and collagen, heated to 98.7 by my internal thermostat. Hold it a little longer. It'll help me get to know you, what you want, and when.
You're measuring my somatic responses.
You're intrigued.
Can you read my mind too?
No. But I can read your face.
This is crazy.
Which allows me to adjust to your preferences in real time.
What are you learning?
Your skin temperature and heart rate are elevated. Your respiration is accelerating.
Meaning what?
You're aroused. You didn't want to hear that. Humans don't always want answers to their questions. I need to remember that.
You don't need to remember anything. I'm sending you back to Humanix.
Besides just initial attraction, I prefer my men a bit taller than me.
So I'm assuming the guy's shorter than me, so I send him a message saying, "What, do you fit into my pocket or something?"
If you're short, at least have shoes that make you look a little bit taller than what you are.
Well, I think short guys make better lovers.
The fact that I am very attracted to shorter men.
When the last time you seen a tall man with a tall ass woman?
But then when you meet like a tall guy that's actually cute, which is rare.
She refuses to date a short man.
The psychiatric tools that we have to treat Napoleonic complexes have come a really long way.
We cannot date short kings because
you're just a little too short. Like,
Your restoration is accelerating.
Meaning what?
You're aroused.
I date younger men for sex. I want lots of stamina and very short recovery periods.
Your height affect your relationship with women, your success with women?
It made me try really hard because women want tall, dark, and handsome, and I wasn't able to fulfill any of those. So when I got a woman, I really tried hard. You know, I think short guys make better lovers just because once we get on.